it's your girl here, Hani, and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my very first video here on YouTube, and I thought to myself, you know what, I love motivation, I love inspiration, I love transformation, and I said I always read about these topics. I always want to find more about these topics, and I said to myself, you know what, I need to share with my friends about these topics, and what better way to do that than YouTube. So guys, I have a topic, and my first topic is intentional living. And I thought about this topic for a long time, and I said to myself, you know what, for my first video it would be appropriate for me to speak about intentional living, because this is where everything begins. I know of many people who are very successful, who are living life out loud, who are very colorful, who are making it. And I thought to myself, the reason why they are so successful is because they are living life intentionally. And what is success? Because we all want to be successful, right? And I thought to myself, you know what, success for me would be waking up every morning, doing what you love, and actually getting paid for it. And I said, I want that life. And how am I going to attain that life? Is through living life intentionally, right? And I said to myself, okay, I need to understand intentional living. What is intentional living? Intentional living for me would be waking up every morning, making decisions, but actually being purposeful about those decisions. And I thought deep about it, and I said, you know what, I need to break it down for myself. I need to break it down for my friends. And I came up with 5 steps for intentional living. And the first one would be finding your purpose. The second one would be introspecting. The third one would be making decisions. The fourth one would be having faith. And then the final one would be committing, because you are going to make decisions and you need to commit. And if I have to start from the top, I would say finding your purpose. What is finding your purpose? What is your purpose? Your reason for being. You need to understand what is your purpose, because I believe everyone, God has created us, and He has created us with a purpose in mind. And where do you find this purpose? You have to look inside of you, because guys, we are living from the inside out, and you need to start manifesting that purpose. So go out there, do some soul searching, find your purpose. After you finding your purpose, you have to start being intentional about that purpose. And after that, you need to introspect. Because why am I saying you need to introspect? You were living life, but you were living life by default. Life was happening to you. You were going day by day, not knowing whether you're going up or down. So now you have to make changes. So you need to introspect. Find out where you are at the present moment, your past, and where you need to be. That's introspecting. After introspecting, you need to move to the third one. The third one would be making decisions. Now guys, I love this title there called CEO. I want to be a CEO. I want to run the show. I want to be a boss. I want to make it big. With your life, guess what? You have an opportunity to become a CEO. Now, what are you being a CEO of? Of your own life, guys. You need to start designing and living your own life the way that you would want it to be. That's intentional living, right? Now, the first one, we don't have to forget it. It's finding your purpose, introspecting, and making decisions. And guys, one thing that you need to understand is that CEOs, they make hard decisions all the time. So even with your life, it will be the same thing. You are going to have to make decisions. You are going to have to be purposeful about those decisions, and they won't necessarily be easy, but you have to make them anyway, because this is your life. And you have to move on to another step. Another step for me would be having faith. You need to have faith that you are going to make changes and you are not going to fail. You need to stand by your faith and believe that this is what I need to do for me to start living a successful life. Because remember guys, we spoke about living a successful life. And what is living a successful life? Like I said it's waking up every morning, doing what you love, and also getting paid for it. You are fighting towards that goal. Now you need to have faith that it's going to happen for you. And in all of that, in a nutshell, it's all about being intentional. Now the final one, the final step would be you need to commit. Because you can't just make decisions and not commit to them. You need to make decisions and you need to commit to those decisions, because you are changing your life. You can't go back to your old patterns. You are changing your life, you are changing everything, you are changing your whole outlook. Now you need to commit. And commitment is all about waking up every morning, doing it, being zealous, and being relentless. So guys, go out there, be zealous, be relentless about your life, and don't forget this, be intentional. Now guys, I want to make this a family thing, so subscribe and tell your friends to subscribe, and tell your church mates to subscribe, and tell everyone, and your neighbors and everyone. Come, let's make it a family thing. And I will be making more of these videos, so do join me. So subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get notified every time I upload a video. So I love you guys, and stay intentional and be intentional.